I started out believing that acting was a form of disguise, and I spent years, decades, elaborately concealing myself. And it took me years to discover that didn't work for me. It was not allowing me a voice to speak. My voice was concealed. So something happened, and I changed all of that, and now it comes right down to the selection of the work. I look now for work that resonates for me, not necessarily for great roles or great plays, but something that is pertinent to my life now. And then I put that into the work, and putting self into the work has become almost the whole process now. Someone once defined to me craft or technique, as I've always thought of it, as being what you use when you don't feel it anymore. But what Cherry said just now about failing and the right to fail is really important, because I grew up when the repertory system in England was still so huge. Every really small town had a permanent repertory company. And so I suppose in the first 4 or 5 years that I was an actor, I probably appeared in 60 or 70 plays, maybe more. And I failed in a lot of them because I was miscast. You know, you make use of the permanent company to do everything and anything. But also, nightly, you're learning a discipline. For one thing, in weekly rep, the discipline of learning, and the discipline of showing up, and of being entertaining and different. And also the ability to fail and acknowledging what lies behind that failure. Henry IV begins so one with care, the opening speech, and the audience just weren't ready for the play to begin. They were still having conversations, so I said, "Shut up," at them. "Shut up, shut up, shut up!" I said, "I'm going to start again," and I went back to the speech and began again, and it was a disaster. And I also once in a small theatre, like the Donmar, a girl was taking notes on a front row. She had a huge notebook and one of those jumbo pencils, you know? This was during The Merchant of Venice, and she was in my eye line in the trial scene, so I went over and I snatched this thing out of her hand and I broke the pencil, and I said, and it wrecked the evening.
Well, it might.